just sat on this internet and said, oh, Cassie's husband already know about all this. No, he don't. He's learning about all this information in the courtroom. And if I was him, I'd be trying to get a divorce ASAP. I need at least 90% of that money that Diddy gave you, because I'm going through emotional trauma right now. There is no way that man is sleeping peacefully at night when you're finding out that your wife was participating in 96-hour freak-offs.
Cassie Ventura's husband, and I watched him as he sort of glared at Sean Combs at times, at the family, especially during the period of time where the prosecution showed photos of 13 men, different races, predominantly black men. These are—
Oh no, she didn't. Cassie's man straight up called her a walking toilet bowl after she allegedly passed him STDs that she picked up from all those freaky sessions. You know, the ones where men were literally peeing in her mouth. Disgusting, right? Now, people had already been whispering that her marriage wasn't gonna survive after her courtroom confession. And turns out they might have been right. Word on the street is, Alex Fine, Cassie's husband, hasn't even looked at her the same since. Allegedly, they haven't been intimate at all, and divorce talks? Yeah, they're on the table. Apparently, Alex had an idea about some of the wild stuff Cassie had done in her past, but she conveniently forgot to mention the whole STD situation until she spilled the beans. In court. In front of everyone. Yep, she told the whole world that she caught multiple STDs during that 10-year mess with Diddy. And what's even crazier, she made Alex believe she came out of all that mess squeaky clean, and he actually bought it until that day in court, when she got on that stand, heavy with child, and confessed to not only catching infection after infection, but also literally begging Diddy to sleep with her again. That was it, Alex snapped. So for those of y'all who missed it, Cassie recently testified in court against Diddy, and baby, she gave us details. We knew things were gonna be wild, but she really had everyone clutching their pearls. The things she said, nobody was ready. She laid it all out, what those freak-offs were really like. And y'all, it was beyond twisted. Diddy wasn't just into kinky stuff, it was next-level bizarre. Like, he used to rub the male escort's fluids all over himself after they finished on Cassie. No, I'm not joking. She literally said Sean would want it put on his body in the next room, usually on his nipples. Sickening. And let's talk about the pee. Cassie said she was being urinated on regularly, even during her period, and get this, she hated it, but did it anyway. Why? Because if she didn't, he would put hands on her. She said, and I quote, "It was disgusting. It was too much. I choked. No one could think I wanted it." She even made it clear in court, "Ventura, it was obvious I didn't want to be on the ground being urinated on by two men." Two men. At the same time. She was just trying to survive. She said the freak-offs became more like a job than her actual music. She was signed to a 10-album deal. 10. But only released one. Why? Because these sick parties would last days. 4 days sometimes. And the rest of the week? She was just trying to recover from all the drugs he pumped into her. The freak-offs became a job and sometimes went on for 36 to 48 hours, she said. Can you imagine? And those STDs? She said she caught so many that the meds literally stopped working. Her body couldn't handle it anymore. Still, Diddy forced her to keep going. She said he threatened to leak her tapes if she stopped. It would just make him more violent. He said it would ruin everything I worked for. He told her she'd be shamed. That's the level of control he had. But back to Alex. It wasn't just the STDs and freaky details that wrecked their marriage. Oh no, it gets messier. Turns out, Alex found out in court that Cassie had actually cheated on him with Diddy. Yes, while they were together. Now hold on. Alex is the man who literally risked his life to help Cassie escape from Diddy. He saved her from ending it all. He ran a marathon for domestic abuse victims, for her. And this is what he gets? Here's the timeline. In 2018, Cassie had already left Diddy and started dating Alex. But she still decided to meet up with Diddy for dinner. That night, she says Diddy assaulted her. Who did she call afterward? Alex. And he came running. He was ready to fight for her, defend her, be her rock. But not long after that, she got back in touch with Diddy and had consensual sex with him. Yes, y'all, consensual, all while dating Alex. And then, get this, she ignored Alex's FaceTime call while she was literally in bed with Diddy. The betrayal is next level. And look, no one's saying Cassie wasn't a victim. She absolutely was. But that doesn't erase the shady stuff she did. Some people are starting to wonder, how much of this did she willingly take part in? One of the male escorts who used to be at those freak-offs, Clayton Howard, just filed a lawsuit against Diddy and Cassie. He's accusing them both of drugging him, using him, and messing with his life. And you know what? He's coming harder for Cassie than Diddy. That says something. Right after that lawsuit dropped, he jumped online and had nothing but pure venom for her. And if that wasn't wild enough.
So good morning. I am Dave, the man who has just sued Cassandra Ventura for damages involved in the Sean Combs trial. And I'm looking through social media and I see a lot of the women out there, particularly black women like myself, who choose to victim shame me and try to do everything they can to discredit me.
Now people are saying that Cassie may have infected Alex with those same diseases she got from Diddy. Yep, STDs, from her to him. Nothing has been officially confirmed, but the internet? Oh, the internet is having a field day. They're dragging Cassie through the mud. And now there's a whole new conspiracy going around. Some people think that this entire lawsuit thing against Diddy was a setup, that Alex convinced Cassie to go after Diddy, not just for justice, but to get his money. The plan: she sues, gets a huge settlement, and then boom, Alex divorces her and walks away with half. One person online said, "Hear me out. The husband convinced Cassie to shake down Puff for the money. She got this money while they were married. After the trial, he's going to divorce her and take half." And others are saying even crazier things, like how the freak-offs were just non-stop madness, like a marathon of slapping, grabbing, and God knows what else. No bathroom breaks or nothing, someone tweeted, just chaos. Diabolical. So now I want to know, what do y'all think? Is Alex really divorcing Cassie? Did she really infect him with all those nasty STDs? Was the lawsuit part of some bigger plan to take Diddy's money? Or is Cassie just another victim caught in a spiral of abuse and bad decisions? Let me know what you think in the comments. And don't forget to click here to watch this other messy video.